Welcome back, you Inglorious Bastards and magnificent bitches. It is I, Dr. Mo, and we're back for another thought of the day. I have joined the Order of Man. You look Ryan Migler, Order Man podcast, and I've started the 12-week battle planner. Today is the first day, and I've gotten more done in the first half of the day than I've gotten done in like the whole last month. Oh, it's insane how much more productive I can be without sacrificing any of the things that I was already doing. Now I seem to have more time than I even planned on for having. But anyways, we're going to talk about Nancy Pelosi sharing the wrong fucking picture.
Winning. No.
We're going to talk about, let's look at my notes. We're going to talk about Gretchen Whitmer's approval dipping. Liz Cheney has been fired. And what the fuck, Boogie 2988. What the fuck?
Winning. No. You suck.
What the fuck did you do? We're going to talk about all those things. But before we get into that, please like, share, subscribe. Do all those, leave a review. Do all those things that help boost us in the algorithm.
That's how winning is
leave a
done.
Comment on all these websites and stuff, or whatever your preferred platform is, because it helps boost us up in that algorithm. Consider going to www.that'semployed.squarespace.com and joining the email list so you get notifications when new videos go live, and you can view our content directly from the website. And if you become a member, you can get access to all kinds of member benefits listed on the website. But in this merch store, there's a variety of ways you can help keep the lights on here. But anyway, let's get into this story here because, yeah. Willie Mays' birthday, Nancy Pelosi posts wrong photo of giant legends named Willie. Wrong Willie guy. Willie Mays' 90th birthday, Thursday, the Twitter account for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi posted a picture of Willie McCovey.
You
The
suck.
tweet, which showed the San Francisco Democrat with McCovey, was removed quickly and replaced with the image of Pelosi with the correct Willie, though the caption remained the same.
No.
Oops. Unfuck that real quick. Happy birthday 90th to all the American icon Willie Mays. The tweet reads, the trailblazing record-breaking baseball player, civil rights leader, and champion of youth sports and well-being. Willie Mays is a civic legend and national treasure that says, hey 90. Oh, shit.
You suck.
It's not the first time a high-profile poet has made an error like this one. I wonder, because you know she doesn't do this on her own, like her aides do it. I wonder if somebody set her up. Because that's like, how do you get the wrong person? It's like when civil rights icon and unless she thinks they all look the same. When civil rights icon and John Lewis died last year, Florida Senator Marco Rubio was someone on his staff posting a picture of himself with also deceased Rep Elijah Cummings instead of who was criticized harshly. Pelosi did not receive anywhere near as much blowback. No, it's because she's the Democrats and it's the great savior in chief in office. And her office later blamed a staffer for the gaffe. I mean, it is a staffer.
Winning. No. You suck.
It definitely is a staffer. Like, they have a staff that does that. It's a social media manager. A staffer inadvertently selected the wrong photo for the tweet, her office wrote in a statement to KCBS. The photo we wanted to use was the speaker with Willie Mays at Willie McCovey's August 2018 wedding. The quickly deleted photo was the wrong photo from the right wedding. We apologize for the error. I mean, that's kind of reasonable. I mean, I don't know if I trust fucking Nancy Pelosi's jackass.
You suck.
But the staffers do that all the time. That's why I asked. I wonder if somebody set her up on purpose just to see her look like a fool. Because this did make her look like a fool for a second. It makes them look human too, I guess. I don't like either side of the politicians. I just think it's stupid like this. Like, how are you going to pay somebody to post something for you and not double check it? Like, you're the social media manager. You're going to come up with my posts. You're going to come up with stuff and my speeches or whatever. But you're going to show them to me. I'm going to review them and I'm going to okay them before you actually post them because you're posting them in my name.
That's how winning is done.
Yeah, you're messing with my image here. Like, it's like these people don't care about their job. They just want to get everybody else to do it, and they just want to collect money, which is why all the shit's going to shit. You get that gas shortage from the Colonial Pipeline hacked, and all these people just they can't even double check their own crap. Double check, triple check. That's how winning is done. You got to double check and triple check everything to make sure it's done.
That's how winning is done.
Like, see, I was wasting time here on this podcast When I was doing my rendering, I should have been doing my laundry or cleaning or doing other things and doing them both at the same time. I didn't realize how much, like, I freed up so much time. It's not even 1 p.m. yet, or it's about to be 1 p.m. And I'm like halfway done with everything I had to do today, not just this. When normally we're just working on this. I mean, we'd be in the editing phase, but we're just working on this.
That's how winning is done.
So, I mean, I I can't I can't gaff. The shit rolls downhill. You're responsible for what your peons do, and your peons made you look like a fool, and ergo you look like the fool. I don't like that you shuck responsibility. You should have just said, "My bad. Here's the right photo," and drove the hell on. Show some integrity and honor. Instead, you chose to like push blame off on a lower subordinate, and that's not what a leader does.
You suck.
A leader is just like Roger, sir, and drives the fuck on, unfucks it.
That's how winning is done.
Now she can come over and she can yell at and or fire or replace the social media manager, and she can make it so that those mistakes don't happen again, right? But you don't do that on public. You don't publicly humiliate it. You don't pass the buck for blame. That's not how leadership is. That's not how winning is done. Like, no, you fucking suck. You really do. I hate these people. Nancy Pelosi is trash. Chuck Schumer is trash. AOC is trash. Bernie Sanders became trash. Like, they're all fucking trash.
You suck. You suck.
I don't know if there's a single politician I don't think is trash. You know who's really trash? The fucking Gretchen Whitmer, governor of fucking, I think it was Michigan or whatever. The most egregious lockdowns in the entire fucking country and shit. You know, we'll talk about her in a few seconds.
You suck.
But it's just like you gotta take responsibility when you're in the leadership position. You gotta take responsibility for what your subordinates do. That's on you. It's not them. They didn't do that. You did that. Now, in your own organization, you can be like, you messed up, and you can discipline them. You can do corrective training, and you can unfuck that mess. But in the eyes of the public, you should have taken responsibility for that, Nancy Pelosi. I'm just fucking saying. All right, moving right along, we're going to talk about that shitbag Gretchen Whitmer. She had the most egregious lockdowns of all the states, and we all know now that, in hindsight, that the lockdowns were ridiculously stupid, and our economy's trash now, and there's all kinds of fucking problems. People are not working.
No.
We have a whole bunch of mess to unfuck with that. Her approval just dipped down below 25%. Breitbart's talking about it right here. So yeah, it's because of scandal mounts. So Michigan Governor Whitmer, she's Democrat approval dipped below 50% according to a new poll. I mean, if you want to trust the poll, because we all know polls can get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure somebody tried to kill this woman already. I'm pretty sure they fucking hate her. Progress Michigan, a far-left advocacy group, asked 820 Michigan voters May 5th to 6th, 2020 about Whitman's job performance, and 49% said they approved, 6% said they somewhat disapproved, and 43% strongly disapproved. These people should probably grow some balls and just say that they disapproved, because they just fucking approved. Meanwhile, 51% they said they approved of Whitmer's handling of the coronavirus. I think that's utter garbage. They tried to fucking kill her. Like 40% said they approved on how the legislator has handled the response. The legislative branch effectively shut out by Whitmer, which is fucking ridiculously unconstitutional. Egregiously overstep of governor authority. Michigan Attorney General Dan Nessel and Secretary of State Josh Benson fared less favorably in the survey. 41% of respondents approved of Nessel's performance, and 45% saw Benson's job positively. Progress Michigan did not ask about Whitman's recent scandals, which includes her, yeah, of course they didn't, reportedly traveling to Florida on a private jet days before telling Michigan residents not to. Two of her top advisors traveling to Florida and Alabama for spring break, despite the governor's lecture to Michiganders not to, and a secret deal worth over $155,000 to the former Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Director Robert Gordon. Other findings of note include 55% thought the 2020 presidential election results were legitimate. 37. I think that's a little low. Like, who the fuck is doing this poll?
You suck.
54% support stricter voter ID laws. Hell yeah. So more than half the people want that, but they still fight it like it's racist. 41% do not. President Joe Biden's job approval matched Whitmer's. It's probably lower. 31%. I mean, actually, it's probably higher than hers because they tried to kill her. They haven't tried to kill him yet. 31% said they do not plan to get a coronavirus vaccine, which would complicate Whitmer's strategy of 70% to fully open the state. Yeah, it's because people don't trust a fucking vaccine from a company made by a fucking billionaire that's fucking had sold tainted vaccines to fucking Africa, like that wants depopulation, that's going through a divorce, that on a disease that you lied about, that nobody trusts you anymore. You're like the boy who cried wolf, and now you're going to be eaten by it.
You
The poll
suck!
had a partisan breakdown of 34% Democrats, 30% Republicans, and 37% independents. Kyleson, reporter from Breitbart, has reported on. Yeah, no, I think it's much lower than that. They literally armed themselves, banded together, assaulted the state building, tried to take her hostage, and execute this bitch. And you're telling me that her disapproval rating, they're not doing that to any other fucking politician on earth. Some of them even have less approval rating than you're saying she has, but they actually tried to do that with her, and you try stop boosting her numbers. Those are fake numbers. Those are rookie numbers.
You suck!
Her approval rating or disapproval rating going to be higher, lower or higher, depending on the correct ratio. Like, it can't be. Like, I don't doubt Joe Biden has to have I trust Joe Biden's simple senile ass over hers. At least he has an excuse. He's Alzheimer's or whatever, demented, and they're they're taking advantage of him or whatever, making him do whatever the fuck they told you. He's literally the videos of, I don't know what I'm signing.
Winning? No.
But you're telling me that fucking about half the people or more than half the people fucking approve of what she's doing. I don't think that can be correct. The people in Michigan literally tried to execute this cunt. I just keep coming back to that. I can't get my head around how you can think that had nothing to do with it. They literally tried to execute this bitch because she fucking sucks.
Winning? No.
Her plan for that state is definitely not winning. I think she's I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll get back to you in the next segment of the podcast. But I gotta figure out like how long, right? Like, how long ago was the last attempted governor assassination? Like, she like jumped. We stopped having that. That used to be a common problem, and now it hadn't been a problem for fucking a ridiculously long time. And now it's a fucking problem again. It's probably going to be a common problem again. Because a government that comes after your rights, a government that locks you down, a government that restricts your travel, it's not about your safety. They're forcing your kids to wear masks even though they're not at risk of the damn disease. Like, it's not about your health. It's not. It's about your compliance.
Winning?
It's about this great reset bullshit. And I hope the scandals, which they didn't even talk about, I hope she can get removed from office. They try to impeach her. They try to kill her. Like, some of them try to kill her, and the rest try to impeach her. I cannot believe that her approval rating is that high. I just can't. I can't feasibly wrap my head around the idea that half the people were accepting of what she done when they tried to kidnap and kill her, and they tried to remove her from office. They literally passed an executive order removing her executive ability to like she can't make any decisions anymore. They took away her ability to make executive decisions, and you're telling me that her approval rating is about half. That is fucking a bold-faced lie. Like, what a fucking lying. Just, you're fucking lying. Oh man, I guarantee you her disapproval rating's probably like 70, 80, 90% for them to try to impeach her and to fucking try and kill her ass. I'm just fucking saying. Moving right along on our list of government shitbags to talk about today.